Be not afraid, so saith the turning wheels of eyes, inflamed with righteousness. In this meme, we see the outcome of generations of reductive Christianity. The meme shows a legitimately inhuman force, a glimpse at the divinity that had been seen by Christians aeons ago. Why, then, is it such a surprise to us? In the West, especially in the Protestant West, where all sense of mystery has disappeared into a cold logic, there is no room for the bizarre, inhuman expressions of divinity that populated the archaic vestiges of Christianity and other religions. The winged humanoids we are familiar with are, ironically, the least Christian depiction of divine beings. They are in fact remnants of paganism, which worshipped humanoid forms that nature spirits took on, such as nymphs, satyrs, and maenads, and of course the gods themselves. As Christianity rejected nature as the source of divinity, turning within, and to the complete without, they found what bizarre forms divinity could embrace. The cherubim, amalgamations of beasts that are closer to the monsters of pagan faiths than erotic puttos, and the ophanim, the flaming wheels that the memes depict. These are unique expressions of Christian cosmology. The adoration of humanoid angels, especially prevalent in New Age women, is a sign not of faith in Christ, but faith in sexual, pagan forms of eros. These memes function as a return of the repressed. The great mythology of Christianity has been repressed through an obscene populist reduction, namely to the single verse, John 3:16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." While this is a sublime line, it's not the whole of Christianity, as many seem to think. Many born-again Christians use this verse as a catch-all to avoid living according to biblical morality, or ever gaining an understanding of the Bible. The biblically accurate angel memes represent the uncanny reality of the Bible, not simple, easy-to-grasp, humanistic beings, but the mind-boggling, cosmic terror inherent to human interactions with the divine. The kind that turned Lot's wife to salt, or made Moses gleam brilliantly. This meme reminds us to look deeper into the history and iconography of religions, which have been made consumer-friendly. To be not afraid of the truth of what we believe. So I thought I would finish up this video with a few less structured personal musings on the meme, especially its connection to some of the imagery and religious significance, the kind that is utilized by H.P. Lovecraft in his fiction. The idea of these kind of eldritch abominations, which are often depicted as kind of these writhing masses of tendrils, tentacles, eyeballs, all, this kind of amorphous blob, very complex and literally without a center, without any obvious, humanoid mass. I think it's clear that these biblically accurate angel memes are kind of commenting and showing how old depictions of angels have a lot in common with Lovecraftian imagery, which is meant to evoke a sense of cosmic horror, of really the insignificance of the humanoid form. And I think that this is something that really becomes lost as Christianity becomes more and more consumer-friendly, and really as religion becomes more and more focused on being friendly and easy to understand. I mentioned in the video this idea of kind of middle-aged, new age women that are into angels. You know, there are these angel card decks, which are like tarot cards light. There are, you know, people who worship these angels that call to them and pray to them and such. And this has a little bit of, you know, it's got its roots with the Golden Dawn's magic, with John Dee. But even then, they understood that angels were more than friendly little humanoids there to help you. But I think that this really gets to a point that Jung focused on in his understanding of Christianity, which can be found in his book Aeon, or in his book Answer to Job, both of which deal with the denial of the existence of evil. You know, so much of Christianity has gone against the concept of evil as an inherent part of nature, but oftentimes just as a product of the devil or just as a product of humanity. The symbol of Christ, the symbol of the Christian aeon, is that of Pisces. And of course, in Pisces, there are two fishes opposite one another. The upholding of Christ and the denial of the Antichrist, or of the devil, is the denial of the second fish, the denial of a complete image of humanity. Answer to Job as well makes this point, but about the Trinity. And Jung, seeing that 4 is complete and whole, a quaternity is preferable to a trinity. And he imagines that the 4th part of God, which is repressed, is evil and feminine. It's a very fascinating book. But I think that what this meme and what Jung and Lovecraft are really getting at is that a simplistic reading of religion and a simplistic reading of reality is incomplete and incapable of really understanding the phenomena that are inherent in the world, especially to those that are as complex as religious and divine experience. We need really, really complex, detailed, nuanced systems to understand anything about life. And so I think that that is really shown clearly in this meme, that we need these many-eyed, flaming, winged wheels. We can't just have babies with wings. Thanks for sticking around. And as always, remember, memes matter.